NBA playoffs are here, and I'm betting rebound props on FanDuel. After all, I am the league's greatest
trap house mob.
Roll another one. Sit up, never like you know it's what you pack it with some automatics. We gon' send them to heaven. Wait. Hey. Woo. Shake it. She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it clap for a nigga. And she throw it back for a nigga. Yeah, she throw it back for a nigga. Michael Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains it pours. She like the way I Michael Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains it pours. She like the way when I walk in the spot, 30 on me, buy the club, niggas know that I'm paid. Bitch, I'm a dot, get me lit, I can't fuck with these niggas cause niggas is gay. All in my page, sucking dick, all in my comments and screaming my name while I'm in the club, throwing them hundreds and fifties and ones. I smoke, they know I'm wildin', if I'm on the island, I'm snatching the cell. Brody got locked, the night is bail, until he free, I'm raising hell. Tell my shooters call me FaceTime, for all the times we had to FaceTime. 50 nights to do a state time, if you need the glizzy, you can take mine. Please don't come into mine, you know I'm like that, I'll make a movie like TNT. Black 30 on me, ask who really want it, I bet I air it like DMB. Now I blue island in my section, and I keep that 38 for the weapon. Remember when I came home for correction, all the bad bitches in my direction. She like the way that I dance, she like the way that I move, she like the way that I rock, she like the way that I woo, and she let it clap for a nigga. And she throw it back for a nigga. Michael Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains it pours. She like the way Michael Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains it pours. She like the way
Right now, well-qualified.
I see dead people. Hey, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, rap nigga, he a free throw, man down, call her ambulance, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? They in the street and hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now.
What's up, house? Money for 20. Ted, Benito. Hope you guys having a good afternoon. I had a good day so far.
They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there some B-rest that's for bitching? You Malibu most wanted, ain't no law boy, you ball boy, fish Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes. Over your foe, the other vaginal option, pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got fingers all up in contact. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident, I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow like he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him either. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the park. Ay, put the road label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet shit.
Hold on, stop it. I see Chad Ryan. When I was talking to the girl that you guys got me in trouble, I got yelled at. Because of you guys. I was talking to the girl, but I saw you donated, but I didn't see what it said. So now that I have you here, what did it say? I saw it, but she was talking to me and we were talking and I saw the blue flash. But by the time everything happened, I had forgot. What did you send a donation while I was talking to that girl, Chad? What did you say?
Music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. Here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zon. Ay, city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Ay. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
I said grab the mic from the lady and give me a shout out. Bro, I already said the rules to Fox who does Uber or Lyft. Is that you, Fox? Shout out to Fox. Everybody go check out Fox. He does ride sharing in the New York tri-state area. Dope dude, cool, calm, collective, like a real New Yorker. Good vibes. He just drives around the city. You get to see the city at an even more rapid pace than with me. I definitely shout out to him and support him. The house is in the chat. Let me add you as a mod. You dope as hell. Usually we sit back on the bottom, but you're dope as hell. I appreciate you. What up, Easy? What up, Easy? Yeah, I know it was you. What's up? Yeah, Fox a good dude. He's chill. He makes me look like a hooligan. My antics, my actions, my conversations. Fox makes me look. But it shows you. New Yorkers come in all shapes and sizes. And I think I'm a good New Yorker, but Fox makes me strive to be a better New Yorker. The donor was more for ish and giggles. No, Chad, so then you got 3, bro. But I'm okay, Chad. So you said one of the things you wanted me to do was tell a cop to eat a corn dog. That was a hard thing to do. That's easy. I'm just gonna wait till you're in the chat. And it has to be the right moment. I can't just walk up to them and be like, eat a corn dog. It has to be the right moment. So, yeah, no, House, I appreciate you. Plus, you said you're Albanian. I've had good, growing up in the Bronx. I don't know if you're familiar with Thrax Neck at all, House, but Albanians are good people by my book. David, you the real New Yorker. You have family values like I do. Appreciate you, brother. There's no right way to do New York, man. Everybody needs their own special approach to dealing with this city.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
I learned from everybody.
There isn't too much hot sauce, is there? I have a sensitive palate.
I actually like hot sauce.
How about guacamole?
You grew up in Flatbush? That's what's up, though. That's what's up. I dated this Chinese girl from the Lower East Side, and it was just so funny because like she wasn't hood, but she was hood, and it's just crazy how like, you know, we go to a bar and we meet somebody, and then all of a sudden somebody piss her off, and like she'd let the hood out of her, like the Lower East Side, Alphabet City would come out of her. And it's just, I don't know, bro. Like, I love our city, man. I love the fact that Albanians, Russians, Africans, Colombians, Dominicans, like, we all live together and, like, we all rub off on each other to create this beautiful thing called the New Yorker. Like, a New Yorker isn't just the city New York. A New Yorker is the fact that you grew up in a neighborhood mixed with blacks, Irish, Italian, Dominican, Puerto Rican, and all that culture has influenced how you now behave and how you approach the world. So like, I love that shit. I love the hell out of the fact that New York is literally like, when they say a pot, a melting pot, it's like you take every culture, you throw it in a batter, and you take one of these things here, and you mix it up. Like, this is New York. You take every single culture on earth, and depending on what neighborhood you're in, you get a nice mix. You get a nice batter going.
It's Cos Finger, baby.
I'm gonna talk in a little bit. I promise. I'm just trying to get everything down packed.
It's Cos Finger, baby.
You gotta understand, Kanan, that how people see you now is how they're gonna see you forever.
Cherry Production.
tryna treat me like a menace, they tryna turn me down. You know I'm different, I'm walking around with my skinnies, I'm standing run down. Saying he stayed with that nigga had got off the table, so he had to calm down. Come to the rack with a rat, you think I'm dramatic, them niggas get shot down. Went out of town, that shit had a warrant for murder, that shit gotta die down. I'm like, ta-da, nigga had put up his work, that nigga had got out. Can't have no party around, can't have no thotty around, cause niggas gon' bail out. When he was ballin', I had to go sit out, I wait on my turn before we had fell out. And I was standing my ground, I ain't had nobody around, I'm fighting assault. I had a deadly weapon, I had a Smith & Wesson, but I got caught. I got Sam for all my cases, you know damn well he getting me off. Better do hair and nails, you better go pull up a scam and get me out. I did street shit to a street nigga and that time I ain't get caught. I had a best friend with a best friend, she a lesbian, I thought. I got my gas in, I went to the West End, I ain't go to the trunk. Keep it a buck, I was just listen to Gucci and G's, ain't listen to Pump. You a killer, you ride with wolves. Why you tellin' we not in tour? Park the car, they gon' jump out the door. Catch you slipping, you get a reward. And they snatching my people for. Got the keys to Alicia Nord. Kick a addy up, hit in the wood. And the cat with the Drake at the door. Wow, wow, wow. Why you telling niggas we ain't tour? Why you telling niggas we going to war? I don't even know about them boys. Wow, wow, wow. Nah, we ain't tryna squash no wars. We ain't tryna make peace with them boys. Niggas know what they did and they wow, wow, wow. Whenever it's war, then you gotta move. You saying your homie, you cut on the news. And I don't even talk, I'm so confused. Wow, wow, wow. You getting indicted from the computer. I don't even talk about no wrongs. I pay rent in my shoes. Wow, wow, wow. In the trenches, you don't get a scholarship. A delivery you sold to the cop or something. You remember you hop in the car with them. Case on hold, you know ain't gon' bother them. On parole on the road with my partner them. When you load, reload, get out of there. He ain't got it, you know that he out of there. Inside the track is a red car. No capping, I'm rapping my ass off. Sipping the four with my pants off and making me feel like a grandpa. You can go have you a shootout, don't mean you a killer, cause you ain't gon' land one. Nigga be bringing up pushing, be around bushes, I'ma gon' land one. Nigga be pussy, bringing up shit they ain't do, that's won't be saying none. Back in the day with his mask and his Mac in his lap, we ain't told her no handgun. Back in the day with his head in his lap from the Mac, I went to Cancun. I did a report last time I went to court, I took my last room. Hop on the back of the Benji, I want some candy. When you be bringing up high speed, you need a red key. I'm the type to hop on the flight with a warrant, you gotta catch me. I'm the type to pop me a pill with an orange juice, don't catch me. Wow, wow, wow. Why you telling niggas we ain't tour? Why you telling niggas we going to war? I don't even know about them boys. Wow, wow, wow. Nah, we ain't tryna squash no wars. We ain't tryna make peace with them boys. Niggas know what they did and they wow, wow, wow. Whenever it's war, then you gotta move. You saying your homie, you cut on the news. And I don't even talk, I'm so confused. Wow, wow, wow. You getting indicted from the computer. I don't even talk about no wrongs. I pay rent in my shoes. Wow, wow, wow.
Jerry Productions.
So I had court today, guys. Who's in here? Thank you, House. Appreciate that, BRB. Alright. First, I want to say thank you to everybody, man. We've been going crazy the last couple lives. It's crazy because we flip. Like, sometimes the lives will go crazy for us being in the store here and reacting to what's going on in the news. And there's a lot going on in the news. We're going to get to that later. But lately, like, the protests have been going bonkers. Rumble and Kick in general. We're both on Rumble and Kick right now. We got to 100 on both. I appreciate everybody, guys, on Rumble, on Kick, on Twitch, on Facebook. But I can see the comments from Facebook. On Rumble and on Kick, I can't see your comments, like when I'm live right now. I should just incorporate it, find the right tool to do it. I'm being scared, I'm being nervous because I don't want it to mess up the entire live. Like, sometimes the chat bots come in and they ruin the whole chat. They start timing people out. So, like, I've been nervous to, like, incorporate it. But, we've been going absolutely, forgive me, everybody. I'm saying it in a good way. I'm saying it in a good way, YouTube, everybody. We've been going retarded. Like, I identify as a retard. we've been going retarded, and I'm thankful for that. On Rumble especially, Kick too. Kick, y'all doing your thing over there. Twitch is the first time we just flipped the hell out over there. There was like 18 people in there. That's the most I had ever had a couple days ago. I think that's when the protesters took over 42nd Street. That was wild as hell. That was crazy. They was throwing bags of dog crap and rocks, bags of bleach and bags of piss. That was a wild day. Can't stay. Have a great day, David. Appreciate you, Brandon. Miss you. Go Birds. EAGLES. Eagles. Appreciate you dropping by, though, Brandon. David, what do you think about Trump cave to the postponed salary for another 90 days? Yeah, I don't. My thing is, you know what my thing is? Initially, I was for it. If in the long run it's going to help Americans, I'm for it. I was for it. But don't back down. Like, don't tell me how you were going to do a cannonball off the cliff into the Cold River, and then when we get to the cliff to do the cannonball in the Cold River, now all of a sudden you having second thoughts. You told us you was going to do something. Do what you told us you were going to do. And in the end, to tell you the truth, I mean, I'm a black New Yorker who was born in Harlem Hospital. My mother is from the Caribbean. My father's family, though he was born in New York, is from down south. Donald Trump is not for specifically me. But if I can reap the benefits off of what policies he implements, I'm all for that. With that being said, he's becoming a hypocrite. He's becoming a politician. He's talking out of both sides of his mouth. He said he's going to do something reciprocal. The numbers come out, they're not reciprocal. And then you look at the stock market over there and you're kind of nervous and you don't want to do it. So, yeah, I don't like the Donald Trump you're becoming. You used to have a big pair of cojones and you said you were going to do these things. And I was anxious to see a billionaire who is used to speaking their mind adverse to politicians who lie for a living. And you didn't follow through, brother. Like, I want to see you follow through on what you said you were going to do. Not a fox. This was a plan. Don't believe fake news. Trump didn't cave. He's bad to the bone. He caved a little bit. He did cave a bit. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to see if this is working.
David New York sent $3. Make New York Greek again.
I didn't say Greek. I said great. All right. So TTS is available. Did I put it in there? Let me see. Text to speech is available. Well, what is this? Edit. Text to speech is available. What is this? The link to text to speech, if you do want to send a text to speech, it's in the chat. I mean, not in the chat, it's in the community section. Yeah, I didn't say Greek. I don't know why they said that. All right. So I went to court today, guys. Went to court. And they offered me They offered me a deal. The deal was time served, and I plead guilty to obstruction. Either plead guilty to obstruction or resisting. I didn't do that. Plead guilty to obstruction or resisting. In better news, they dropped the charges from the felony assault on an officer to obstruction, resisting, and attempted assault. So I went from assault on an officer to obstruction, resisting, and attempted assault. I don't know how you attempt to assault somebody. You either assault somebody or you don't. But they said I attempted to assault the officer. The pussy. That's what we're gonna call you from now on, bro. I understand the district attorney. You look at this video. The prosecutor. You look at this video. I'm at a point now that I completely don't give a fuck. You know, I don't give a fuck. I wish on New Year's Eve, I wish I would have threw a punch and broke his jaw and took his jaw completely off of his face. Like, I pray to God, I wish I could go back in time. I could jump in a time machine right now. And when he put his hands on me, I would have took his jaw. I wouldn't have punched him. I would have grabbed his face like this with both hands, and I would have pulled it off of his face. That's what I would have done when he would have touched me unlawfully, right? But due to the fact that I'm a civilized individual and, I conduct myself with respect, I do business with, I have business associates, I have family. I wouldn't want them to look on the news and see me pulling a cop's face, pulling the bottom part of his jaw off his face. I don't do things like that. But this lowlife, what's his name, bro? I should have had it ready. Thomas Tanatillo. The fuck is your name, bro? Because I'm going to make you famous now. Now I'm going to make you famous. Now I'm going to make you famous, little boy. And I'm going to have fun with you. I don't even feel like holding it back no more. I didn't file it officially yet. But I'm in the process of filing a state lawsuit and a federal lawsuit against the NYPD. Here's the thing that you guys at the NYPD don't understand. Like, I don't, as long as I'm right, whatever the results of me being right is, I don't give a fuck. I completely don't give a fuck, right? Everybody saw what happened on New Year's Eve. Everybody saw what happened on Christmas Eve. So regardless of how everything plays out, even if I take a loss, it's a win for the people. The people get to see the behavior that transpired. They get to see what took place on those days, and they get to know that themselves, their mothers, their grandparents, their children, and their future grandchildren, what they saw take place, thankfully on camera. Because usually we read about these in the newspaper, or we see it play out on TV, but we never see the actual footage. We have in detail from a POV, first person point of view of what took place. And we went from the point of you saying I punched you in the face to now we got a whole book. You fucking lowlives in the NYPD. You guys write off. You went from saying what had originally happened, which is here, the 5 charges. And now we're at a point of 3 misdemeanors, right? That's what we're doing right now, NYPD, 3 misdemeanors. Here's the thing, right? Let's say we go to trial, and I lose trial, and I go to Rikers Island for months, a year, 2 years, the most, right? I'm going to make the most of my time. I'm going to make friends with people who are criminals. I'm going to make friends with the Bloods, the Crips, the Nietas, the Latin Kings. And when they say, yo, David, why are you in here? What did you do? I'm going to say it's because I slapped the shit out of this fucking lowlife Thomas Tanatillo. He fucking came out of his mouth. He thought he was this tough fucking NYPD cop, and I slapped the shit out of him. That's what I had to do. Now, I didn't slap the shit out of him. This is all for, the words, views, and comments seen in this videos is not necessarily facts. They are for fun and for entertainment purposes. But with that being said, right, we have the disclaimer in place. Disclaimer's in place. I regret the fact that I didn't break your jaw. I absolutely regret it. I should have broken your fucking jaw. I should have took it off your face, Thomas. Thomas Tanatillo, NYPD 6th Precinct. I should have took your jaw off your face. Because when you put your head... slavery's over, bro. You don't get to just walk up to somebody and put their hands on them. Maybe in 1850... I'm a black dude, you could come put your hands on me. I should have took your jaw off your face, and I wish I would have. Because I feel like, I feel very strongly that I would have beaten the charge. Because every single thing you did was against the law. You stopping the people I'm with, you putting your hands on me, never telling me I'm under arrest, never telling him he's under arrest, being detained. Nothing. You just start grabbing people. So I should have broke your jaw. I should have left it hanging and swinging like a swing set. I didn't do it. I regret it. The next NYPD cop who does it, your jaw may be swinging from side to side. So that's just fair warning for the next cop who puts their hands on me unlawfully. I'm gonna try to take your jaw and throw it across the street. So please, keep your hands to your fucking self. But I look forward to going to court. I look forward to getting my discovery. I go to Rikers Island. I'm going to make friends with guys there. When I get out, at least I'll have some thorough dudes who aren't afraid to go into jail, who aren't afraid to go into Rikers, who aren't afraid to go into court. Those are the dudes who will be around me. So the next time another motherfucker tries to put his hands on me, you might not even make it, and we'll still beat the charge, We do have a right to self-defense. Even though it's very hard to prove self-defense in New York, we still do have a right to self-defense in New York. So next time one of you motherfuckers put your hands on me, you might not have a jaw or a pulse. So I'm letting that be known, and I mean it. I mean it to fucking death. You fucking lowlives, bro. You guys are fucking the bottom feeders of society. Getting yourself into a situation you can't handle and calling for backup. I look forward to going to court, going to trial. I look forward to getting my footage, and eventually letting the people know everything. Every cop, every one of you lowlives in the 6th Precinct who had your body camera rolling, I need all of it. I need absolutely every last dime. Every last piece of footage. The gap tooth, fat hippopotamus bitch, I forget her name. Where is she? Here's this fat whore. I need your body camera. I need his body. I need everybody's body camera. We need the CCTV footage from the court, the thing is, bro, at this point, you would think I'd feel a different way. Like, I'd regret it. I truly wish, bro, I ripped your jaw. Like, I stuck my hand in your mouth and pulled your jaw off your face. And I feel like I would have been justified. I feel like things would have went right. And even if it doesn't, I go to Rikers Island for ripping your jaw off your face. I mean, how bad does that really go for me? You know? At a certain point, you know, people, they're not going to just take and accept what you do. Media. Group media. That's not it. I don't even know where this media is at. Can I look at all media? I can't look at all media. Here's the thing, right, guys? A lot of people feel like I hate cops. So this is the cop, right? This is the cop. She's like, you're about to go to Rikers Island and get fucked in your ass. She's like, David, you're going to Rikers and you're going to get fucked in your ass. Right? Well, the first thing I did, young lady, when I got to Rikers Island, I pulled my pants down and I spreaded my butt cheeks wide open. Nobody took the bait. Like, I was looking forward to getting fucked in the ass. Nobody did it. It's unfortunate because that's what I wanted. But didn't happen. But you're an officer of the law, right? You're a chunky little officer of the law. I forget your name, you gap-toothed bitch. But at the end of the day, courtesy, professionalism, respect. You guys assault somebody, and then you're in the jail cell antagonizing. They send you to the hospital with me. You're talking about my YouTube plaque, my YouTube. You're talking about my press pass. It's like you were acting like a fan. It was pretty pathetic. It was pretty weird. I look forward, if we go to trial, to having you on the stand. I look forward to sitting you sit on the stand and answer questions as to why you behave like this. Thomas Tanatillo, why his... And it's funny, because as I read and I look at this thing here, Jenkinson wrote it up. Drachard Jenkinson wrote it up. Drachard wrote it up, right? But it's still statements. I feel like they were trying to... So, in the felony, which is here, the felony, they say that I punched Tommy Boy in the face. Thomas Tanatillo, 6th Precinct, badge number 26707. They say I punched him in the face. Or he said I punched him in the face. You wouldn't have a face if I punched you in the face. that he said I punched him in the face. The way it's written up, it seems like Jenkinson, Dre Charge Jenkinson, who went to Flushing High School. Flushing in Queens, Flushing. Chinatown, Queens. Dre Charge Jenkinson, it seems like he wrote it up. And he says, I am informed by police officer Thomas Tanatillo, Shield, number 26707 of the 6th Precinct, that the defendant punched Officer Tanatillo in the face, causing substantial pain to his jaw. Tommy boy, you lucky I didn't get the whole oomph in it, bro. You wouldn't have a jaw. I feel I take great pleasure though in knowing you went home and you put ice on your jaw though. You went to the hospital and you sat there with a nurse, and it was like, what happened, Tommy? Tommy, thank you for your service, but why are you here today? Well, there was this black guy. He was really strong. I was screaming for Jenkinson to help me. And instead of Jenkinson helping, he wasn't, I don't know if the black man was too strong or not. You know, these blacks are really strong. They play basketball and whatnot. All right? But I'm yelling for Jenkinson to help me. I want Jenkinson to help me. But this black man is manhandling me. Absolutely manhandling me. He manhandled me so much so that I personally felt that he hit me there was no possible way he could be so strong to toss me around with his left hand, his weak hand. I'm right-handed. But there's no possible way that with his left hand he could toss me around like I was a bitch or some shit. So he had to have punched me. That's the only reasonable explanation as to why I was getting thrown around like a rag doll. And I was screaming for the only thing I remember, like, I was going in and out of consciousness. The lights were blinking. It was a lot going on. But as this big, strong black man was throwing me around like a little bitch, I just kept saying Jenkinson. And, you know, by the grace of God, like when I came to, the backup had finally arrived. The backup had finally came. So now that the backup came, I got a little tough. After he was in handcuffs, I came and I grabbed him and I threw him on the floor and I punched him in the ribs a couple times. And I felt better about him, you know, doing what he did to me. You know, I was in fear for my life. When you get up on the stand, Thomas Tanatillo, you should tell them you were in fear for your life, bro. You're a bitch, bro. You're a bitch, bro. I wish me and you got locked up together. You would wash my underwear every fucking day, you low-life cocksucking cop. Fucking, I don't respect no cops. I never will. Thanks to this behavior here, that I'm gonna do as much as I can. Every country I go to, after I beat the case, even if I don't beat the case, like I said, I go to Rikers Island, I make some friends at Rikers Island, I come out of Rikers, now I got some fucking dudes from Rikers on my team who not afraid to go to jail for knocking you upside your motherfucking head. I'm cool with that. If it's what the universe wanted, if it's what life wanted for me to go to Rikers Island, I'll happily fucking go, do what I need to do there, make friends. I'll fucking walk around with the paperwork, letting them know I punched cops in their fucking jaw, right? What are you in here for, David? I punched the cop in his fucking jaw because he put his hands on me. You want to be the next motherfucker to put your hands on me? Let's go. You could get punched in your fucking jaw too. That's how I'm fucking coming from now on, right? And again, wherever it goes, Rikers Island, we go to trial, we don't go to trial, I want my evidence. Eventually, I'll be able to make sure it gets out to the people and people can see the corruption and the filth. We've seen Eric Adams, the mayor. We've seen the dirt. Eddie Caban. Look at this fat bitch. Her fat ass asked to go to the hospital with me. Your ugly ass. Fucking fangirl. Can I go to the hospital? Why did you want to escort me to the hospital? You fucking creepy bitch. You creepy as hell. Look at this ugly heifer. Ugly as a motherfucker. Look at this creep. The fuck you want to come to the hospital with me for? Shit don't got nothing to do with your ugly ass. But we need your body camera too. You couldn't cut it as a dancer, so you became a cop? You couldn't make it as a dancer, so you became a cop? Show her ugly face. There she go. You couldn't become a dancer, so you became a cop. Creepy ass bitch. No more fucking about me than I do. Oh, you're a journalist. Oh, you're a YouTuber. Oh, I don't want to be on. You're a fucking creep is what you are. Look at this fucking leaning Uggs. The fuck is wrong with you? Here we go. You know, I want your face to be known. And the funny thing is, I still don't even hate cops, bro. Like, I don't feel no way towards them. This punk bitch. Jenkinson. This is Jenkinson. You see the resemblance? Instead of you being a fucking man, bro, and saying, yo, Thomas's punk ass was out of line. He should have never grabbed him. He should never approached him. He had no... I can't think of the word right now, but he had no articulate ability to deal with them, arrest them, put their hands on them, detain them, anything. That's why the district attorney declined to press charges, right? Bro, you don't look cool there either, bro. You don't look cool there. Dude thinks he's doing it, Jenkinson, bro. The sick thing is Jenkinson would have been a cool dude, bro, if you wouldn't have went with the fucking sham, bro. Look at his hands in his... Take your hands out of your pocket, bro. Jenkinson, bro, you could have been a cool dude, bro. You went down a bad... You were hanging around the wrong people. You got mixed in with a bad crowd. You were running with the wrong gang. Bro, you gotta get it too. Bro. There's no exceptions, bro. Guilty by association. You're an accessory, bro. So, like I said, however it goes, I'm here for it. I'm down with it. With all that said, bro, I really don't hate cops. I don't hate them. I wish you guys knew how many... I really shouldn't even talk about it. I shouldn't speak about it. Lawyers don't suggest it, right? I just want y'all to see how many fucking folders I got involved in this shit, bro. I don't think you can see how thick they all are. But Tommy, like, NYPD, you guys picked the right motherfucker. Like, I don't do it for YouTube fun. Like, this shit ain't a joke to me. This shit ain't about taking a plea. Or none of that. I will sit in Rikers Island happily for a year, for 2 years. If you guys offered me a plea right now for an ADC, which means I'm not guilty of anything, thought you guys saw it. Hope you guys didn't see it. I might have to delete it. But I would happily go to jail for I would never take a plea, bro. I'm going all the way with it. I'm coming for your fucking livelihoods, your pensions, your fucking filthy grandmother. I'm coming for all of it. Like, I'm not playing. It's not a joke. I've been holding it back, but what the fuck is the point? Like, I'm coming for your fucking heads legally anyway. Let's just put it all on Front Street. You put your hands on me. You lied. A majority of everything is on camera. I want your grandmother. I want to see your grandmother cry in court. I want to see your mom cry in court. I want your sister to say, Tommy, no. Tommy. I want to see that, bro. That's what I want to see. And I promise, like, I swear on everything in life, federally, state laws, I'm coming, bro. I'm 100% coming. I promise. I swear to God. If I don't fulfill the promises that I'm making here, I deserve to be. I don't even deserve to exist. I want to see your mother cry in court, bro. I want to be there. I'm going to push so hard for it, Tommy. I'm going to push so hard for it. I'm not going to let it go off of just money. Oh, 500,000, 600,000, settle. Nah, I want to see Tommy in jail, bro, where he belongs. I want to take another dirty cop off the street. I really want to see your mother cry, bro. You're a piece of shit. You're a pussy, bro. And if I would have knew it would have went this way, I would have took you. I would have just ripped your jaw off your face and held it and looked at you like with just the top part of your face standing there. I would have been holding the other portion of your jaw, looking at you. If I would have knew it would have went this way, I didn't know it was gonna go this way. I hope all you motherfuckers in the 6th precinct look and watch it. I'm coming for every last motherfucker who had contact with me. The little black boy bitch who fucking threw me into the chair and slammed my fingers against to take my fingerprints. I didn't forget about you. The Dominican dude with the patch on his thing. The Chinese dude who came in and wiped the sweaters and the pee. I didn't forget about you. Think you're gonna fuck up my life, bro. I'm solid already, bro. I'm gonna go to Rikers Island. If I don't see it happening. But if it does happen, if I go to Rikers, I go to Rikers Island for punching you in your fucking mouth. What am I in Rikers Island? What am I, a creep, a weirdo, or a PDF file? Nah, bro, I went in there for slapping the shit out of you for putting your hands on me. And I slapped the next motherfucker who put his hands on me. You hear me? And that's for every NYPD cop too, girl. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. I'm not for fucking touching, bro. You wanna fucking get touched up? Go to a fucking massage shop. You don't put your hands on me. That's not what I'm here for. My mother didn't give birth to me for one of you fucking low-life pussy pricks who never had friends growing up, who were never socially accepted. You guys don't get to come and touch me, bro. If you touch me, you're gonna pay. You might as well have went to a massage shop and paid for it. Because what is gonna wind up being paid for it in the long run is gonna be worse. I'm not here for you to put your fucking hands on me. stop me from moving forward, living life in the fashion that I want to live, meeting up and doing the things that I need to do. We're gonna get to it, bro. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. And it's pressure, bro. It's pressure. Anytime I see any of you low-life motherfuckers on your personal phone, it's pressure. Anytime I see you motherfuckers standing around doing something you're not supposed to be doing, it's pressure. Every single fucking time I'm on top of your motherfucking heads. Every single fucking time I see any of you motherfuckers. It's an issue. If you guys aren't fucking whistling while you walk, keeping the city safe, I'm on top of your fucking head. Every single time. Every single time. No cop gets a pass. You better be doing your fucking job or I'm on your head. Legally, I'm on your fucking head. Every single time. Every single one of you. And that's a promise. With that said, let's move on to the next topic. Good guy activism, GGA. You let down the whole community. I've had conversations with you, David, GGA, good guy activism, before YouTube. Before YouTube was even a thought. I've had conversations with you. You play this bottle game. New Year's Eve, I sent out a text for social media influencers. You're in the chat. I add you to the chat, right? You've been sober the last 15 years, 20 years. I always praise you for that. I give you a pat on the shoulder all the time for that. When we go out, I make sure and I tell you, who the fuck is this, bro? Stop messaging me. I do not disturb. That's all that tells me is I needed to have it on do not disturb. So, the rally for what happened to all of us on New Year's Eve. The message I sent out in the group chat was in the creators of New York's group chat. There was no intention of auditing. There was no intention of dealing with cops. It was to simply capture the essence and energy and the vibe of New York City on New Year's Eve. That was the goal. That is what I sent out. That's what I was trying to do. In Washington Square Park, you see us meet up with a couple different creators who are not auditors. I don't want to say their names because they're scared of the NYPD. But you could go look at the video, New Year's Eve. I sent out a message in the group chat for everybody to come hang out. Let's catch the vibe of New York. Good guy activism, I spoke to him numerous times about his approach to activism and auditing. I've always been on his back about, bro, you're going to go out, you're going to do an audit. All right, you go out, you do an audit. Do you file a CCRB? So you go to this office in whatever university or whatever hospital. Do you file a complaint after you upload your video so that people can be held accountable? Oh, no, I don't need to do that. The video is enough. No, the video is not enough, bro. If you're an activist, you have activism in your name. I don't claim to be an activist or auditor or a cop watcher. You put activism in your name. When you put activism in your name, you're likening yourself to Rosa Parks, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. You're putting that on. Nobody's giving you that title. You've put it on your name. So when you're calling yourself this and you're saying you quote unquote go to the post office to do this, you go to the hospital to do that, you go to this university to do this, where's the paperwork behind it? Nothing in the city, nothing in courts mean anything in litigation if it's not in writing. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't have to do that. It takes too much time. You got activism in your name, bro. How are you going to put activism in your name and you not doing that? You not, like I told him, ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. You scared to shook. You scared to look. You scared. How the goddamn song goes, bro. At the end of the day, bro, you can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I don't even call myself an activist. People, I do activism, I do auditing, I do cop watch, but I don't call myself David Cop Watch, David Activism, David Audits. I don't do it because that's not what I'm all about. That's not what I am. I see a filthy cop stealing my tax dollars. Yeah, I'm going to blow him up. I'm going to put him on blast. I'm going to point it out. But I'm walking around the city. We see in the city. We enjoying ourselves. We having a good time. You know? It comes to him and you fake as fuck. You just profiting off activism. You calling yourself an activist, but really you know different than AOC, bro. You got this title. You got this title in your name. And it's only for shits and giggles. You only here for the money. Hence, when I got arrested, what did I say? I said, shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. I love you. I gave you a dap. I hugged you, embraced you. I didn't ask you. I didn't even know about any money. When you told me there was a $2,700 bail, you asked me what I wanted to do with the money. And I said, what do you mean, what do I want to do with the money? The money is for the bail. The fuck are you talking about? What do I want to do with the money? The fuck are you talking about? My aggression and approach to him saying that, like, he was like, no, I just mean, like, yeah, of course we're gonna get, but like, they donated money too, yo. They got like $400 for you. I'm like, bro, I'm not even thinking about that right now. I put together a podcast so we could get the word out with a real activist. Shout out to Relly Rebel. Go over to my IG, David New York NYC. Relly Rebel. He's got some bullshit charges on him too. They're trying to throw him in Rikers Island. Fuck it. Relly, me and you might be in Rikers together. We're going to switch that shit up. We're going to turn it up in there. If they do put us both in Rikers Island at the same time, we're going to set Rikers Island straight. They're not going to be killing inmates in there no more. We're going to get Rikers Island on the right path if they want to put us in there both at the same time. We're going to figure it out. But I set up this podcast. You come to the podcast and you already you like rubbing your hands on bail money. And what is the first thing I tell you? What the fuck? What are you talking about? What do you mean, bro? The bail money that people donated, we're going to give it back to the people who contributed it to the bail. And then after that, if, say, people don't want it, I'm going to put that towards what I'm doing legally to hold these motherfuckers accountable. He's like, oh, yeah, no, but what about the donations, this, that, and the other? They donated money for this, that, and the other, $300. I'm like, that is what it is, bro. I'm not. He's like, no, but I got it for you. I got $300 for you. I'm like, all right, bet. This is what this punk ass bitch nigga says to me, right? And I'm sorry for the black side coming out of me. I apologize. I shouldn't use words like that. But I can't believe this dude who's saying he's my brother, he's met my mother, he's been in my house, he's met my father, he stood in my living room, sat on my couch. You trying to profit off the bail money, bro? That is a low, bro. You lower than the NYPD in this situation. You fucking expose yourself to how low you are. And look what has happened to you. You lost your monetization on YouTube. You can't make money. So let me is it on this? It's on this phone. I could send it to myself though, right? Shit ain't working, man. What the fuck?